there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy and my buddy Shadow. And we're here from the Woolly Llama Shop to do day 66 of the 100 Days of Halloween 2025 Crochet-a-long. And what is this crochet-along, you ask? Well, my buddy Shadow and I hatched up this idea that we wanted to celebrate for every day of 100 days up to Halloween. And we decided that we wanted to crochet blocks to make a blanket. As if I don't have enough blankets already. For some reason I feel like I need to commemorate my life in blankets. So, here in Southeast Texas, it's mighty hot still yet. It's starting to finally cool down a little bit, but I did not want this huge blanket that I had to hold on my lap for 100 days. So I opted for 6x6 squares because I thought that'd be a good size. 6" by 6" squares. It'd be portable. I could take it places with me and work on it if I had to. It wouldn't be, I could just work on it at my leisure and not have it be hot. And so, I was thinking this would be a great little project. 1 square for each day of 100 days. 100 squares. Make it a 10 by 10, nice even number, so on and so forth. So I got together with some of my friends and I said, hey guys, let's do something. And so, of course, they thought I was a little bit crazy. They still think I'm a little bit crazy, but it's a good crazy, not a bad crazy. So this undertaking has taken lots of twists and turns along the way. I quickly found out that I could not do a block every day with such a busy life that I have. Although I do make fairly good progress. I try to get one done at least every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I get 2 done. Oh, the watchdog sees something. What does he see? I don't know. Anyway, I know it's not the school bus, it already ran. So, for the most part, I try to keep up the best I can, but I want to enjoy the process also, so I'm doing this at my pace. Now, I mentioned some yarny friends that wanted to participate, but they didn't necessarily want to make a blanket. So it just became a crochet-along of do whatever the heck you want to do, and go where you want to go, do what you want to do, so on and so forth. And so I have one other yarny sister and friend, Missy, at Missy's Yarniverse and More, who is doing a blanket, and she is spectacular. She is keeping up every day. Even on vacation, she's keeping up. Even through COVID, she's keeping up. She is making 1 block every day. She's making a video every day. She's blowing this thing out of the water. And she's having a ball while she's doing it. She's not getting stressed out and all of that. Or at least I don't think so. She hasn't let on that she is. Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More. Did I say that? Or did I just say Missy? I don't know. Anyway, they're all linked down below. And then there is Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. She is also making blocks. But she is making wearables out of hers. She is making sweaters for herself and some littles in her life. Still making blocks. And then there is Patricia at Yarny Cat Crochet. She used her blanket. I just said she's not doing blankets. She's using her blocks. She made a cell phone purse, some kind of little purse, some little bag with the block, and she also made a matching scarf. And then she made an amigurumi, and I think she made another one. I think she's on her 4th or don't be doing that. Not while I'm filming. Come on. You see the looks I get and the guff I get from this guy? Anyway, she's on like project 4 or 5. So she's just doing all sorts of things. Now, I'm not particular. If y'all want to join this crochet along, I'm even turning it into a craft along, because let's see. Let me see. Let me look at the patch. Nowhere on here does it say you have to crochet. And that's right. If you guys want one of these, I will make one for you. The only thing I ask is that it's Halloween or fall related, and that it's crafted. it's crafted. That's all. You know. It doesn't even have. It doesn't have CAL, KAL, anything AL on here. It just says 100 Days of Halloween 2025. All I need is a picture and an address where to send it. I mean, that's all I need. I keep the prototype on my embroidery machine. See, mine has magnets on the back. Oh, don't look at the sloppy glue job I did there. But I have one of these iron-on patches, but I also have this one because this is the very first one I ever made. So, but no, I mean, I will be glad to send these to you. I will be more than happy to share the love. I just want pictures so I can share with the world what you're doing this fall. It doesn't have to even be a block. It can be an amigurumi, it can be a wearable, it can be a painted picture, it can be a clay sculpture, as long as it is fall or Halloween themed. I will take it. You know, and if it's something you can share with everybody, like, you know, if it's a pattern that's free, you know, I would love to share that as well. Not required, but I will share it if you want me to. And so I feel like I'm falling down on the job because I didn't find any extra projects. You know how I normally about this time say, oh, look, you can do this project with this block, or, you know, yay, whatever. Okay, so no, I didn't do that because I've been busy with my nursing life, which, go me! I finished my wound care certification. That's what I've been doing most of the day. So I won't say that I've been crocheting while I've been doing my wound care certification. I mean, I can listen and watch and still crochet at the same time. I don't know about you, but I've been doing this since I was a little kid. So this is like second nature to me. I mean, I almost actually listen better while I'm crocheting. And so I did get something done today. I actually finished a project over there that I'm going to make another video for. I finished my gnome for a year of gnomes, and I finished this little guy, my candy corn unicorn. I didn't do it exactly like the picture because I did not like the mane that they had, and I gave him safety eyes, or her safety eyes. I tried to go along with the theme, you know, the muted theme. I kind of used some different, I used a gold instead of a yellow, and then I used the burnt orange, or the rather, you know, not the bright primary orange, but the rusty orange. And then as far as the mane, I just did some yarn and then unraveled it, and yeah. And so I thought it fit well on that one cinnamon cedar block that I had hanging around. I thought the colors went well. So that is my contribution to the blanket today. And so that's what I did while I was working on my wound care certification. Now comes the point where I draw some numbers, and because this is Friday and I will be absent for, well, 2 days. I'll be absent Saturday and Sunday because I have to work my full-time job. So I will draw 3 numbers for you. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's a new way of doing it. I had like a whole handful there. And so the first one I dropped was 100. And the second one I dropped was 28. And the third one I dropped was 31. So now I'll go consult with my list that I have on OneNote and see what these blocks are. So, uno momento. All right, so let's start with 100. Well, come on, list. Okay. Spider web skull granny. So you will see it right about here. And then I just freaked my screen out. Okay. And then, so it's a spider web, sorry. So let me write this down right fast so I don't. I've been horrible at writing things down. Spider web. I think that's what it's really called, because sometimes I put it in my notes as something different. Spider web skull motif. Okay, so we got that one. And then we have 28. Oh, wait a minute, asterisk by it right quick. Asterisk 28. Oh, yay! Right here. This is the Halloween Cactus Frankenstein. We did the candy corn here a while back. So, yeah. Cool. And then 31. Alright, so it seems like I'm on a divine debris spree. I believe this one was divine debris. Oh, no, sorry. The loopy lamb. You're going to see this one right here. It is called the Free Crochet Halloween Coaster Pattern, the Ghoster Coaster. Wow, that's quite a wow. But it's a cute little thing. Should be fairly easy to do if you want to dip your toes in the water of tapestry, if you want to try to figure that out. That's basically in its essence why I'm doing this, so I can provide a variety of skills and free patterns while I do it. Everything I've used thus far has been free, so accessible to everyone as long as you've got internet. I've just been using whatever's been laying around the house. Haven't even broke into, a couple of new skeins of yarn, but for the most part it's been scraps. So, I'm trying to do this project so that everyone can be included. I have a very limited palette of yarns that I've been using. I've been working out of the same, I have a reusable shopping bag of yarn that I've been picking from. All the yarn minus the scraps. The scraps came from here. But, really, I don't have a whole bunch of yarn. I don't have a big fancy kit to do this. It's just what I've got. And I think that's sometimes the most important thing about these crafts is that, we don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of yarn for a project, and we don't need all this fancy stuff to craft. You know, it's like, yes, I mean, I am guilty. I do go buy new yarn. But my mind has shifted ever since I started traveling a few years ago. It's like when I had to leave everything behind and only use what I absolutely needed, it changed my whole mind about things. I can't go to a store now and just buy yarn. I mean, I have to have a purpose for that yarn before I can buy it. Yes, it's lovely. Yes, you know, it's this, that, or the other. But if I can't see a purpose for that yarn, I no longer buy it. I can look at it and say, wow, that's beautiful yarn. I'm going to leave it right there. You know, I do have an addiction to sock yarn, but it's called sock yarn for a reason. But I don't go and buy it because most of the sock yarn I want is super expensive. So until I finish my first pair of socks, see, that stops me. But anyway, I have totally digressed from 100 Days of Halloween. I just wanted to point that out, that if you choose to participate in this craft along, you don't need anything fancy, because I sure am not using anything fancy. I'm using what I have, because quite honestly, I'm sinking all my extra money into the embroidery business, so I'm using what I have on hand. I'm using leftovers from other commissioned projects. You know, that's where the most of my scraps come from, is from my commissioned projects. So ever since I moved to Texas, let's put it that way. Now, I will say I do have a yarn stash in Missouri that I am dying to get back to, that I would love to get my hands in, that probably would not fit in this room. But it's all in storage, so I hope it's okay by the time I get back to it. So, with that, friends, I have given you a big triple episode. I have totally gone into in-depth conversations about things that I probably didn't need to. But it's okay. If you're still watching at this point, I hope you have a frightfully fabulous rest of your day and your weekend, because I won't see you until Monday, and I'll probably be like bleh on Monday. But anyway, all of that, have a frightfully fabulous rest of everything until I get back, and I will see you on Monday.